Good morning. If you're thinking about taking a bike ride, bundle up today. But listen, bike riding is great for you, for the family. It's something you can do pretty much all your life. It's what we're going to talk about today with Jerry Shear from Sport Systems and Pat Hernandez, who is one of the bicycle police officers with APD's Open Space Division. Gentlemen, good morning. We'll talk with you in a second about the law enforcement ride and about all the great stuff you do, Pat. But first, Jerry, you're seeing a lot more people now interested in not so much all the competitive riding, which some people take it to extremes, but just family riding, recreational riding.
Yeah, fun, health, fitness, that's the fastest growing segment of this sport. And so we've brought a couple of bikes that kind of fill that bill. The bike I'm on is a dedicated, purpose-built commuter bike. So you can ride to work. You know, most of our commutes are just a few miles.
Mm-hmm. So really, there's no reason why you can't get on a bike. I mean, especially on a morning like this, you're probably not going to work up too much of a sweat.
No, not really. But it gets you out, gets the blood moving, and gives you a little fitness.
And this is a bike that, say, this is made by Focus. Pat's here on a Specialized. These are bikes that people can buy. They're not incredibly expensive, and yet they're great just for riding all around town.
That's correct. Pat's on a hybrid. It's a Specialized cross trail. It will go on a groomed trail or the Bosque paved path. Great all-around, all-purpose bike.
Okay, these can be used on the road, a little bit off the road, and they'll withstand you run into a pothole or something like that, you're going to be okay.
Yep, they're not terribly heavy, but they are pretty sturdy and strong. So a great way to have fun and get fit.
Okay, Pat, you're going to start a training program here in the Duke City because you train officers all across the country on bikes, right?
Correct. We're trying to get more people out there just to enjoy the journey and get out there and be active. And we're going to start a program for kids, adults, anybody who's wanting to get out there, has that bike sitting in the garage, just want to get out there and actually take it out and enjoy what Albuquerque has to offer in terms of biking.
Real quick, I want you guys to take a spin on these bikes, but before you go, what are some quick safety tips that from what you see out on the trails that you need people to know before they get out, even if they're on somewhere, say the Bosque trails?
Good safety tips. A helmet. Always wear a helmet. We see a lot of people not wearing helmets. We come up on crashes all the time with people not using the proper safety gear.
And these are on places that are off the street. People think, oh, I'm not riding where there are cars. I don't need to wear a helmet. I'm not going to crash. Not true.
Right. That's not true at all. I mean, they have roots, trees, logs you run into. It's always better to be safe than sorry.
Okay, real quick, guys, take these bikes for a spin. Again, these are bikes that Sport System has. They're not incredibly technical bikes. They have some disc brakes. Make sure these two guys don't run into each other, but they're made for riding. You and your family can get them. You can ride all around town. Again, ride to work. We have some great bike paths and a lot of marked trails here in the Duke City. They are sturdy. They are going to work. And then also, Pat, real quick, I want to ask you about, you are sponsoring a New Mexico Law Enforcement Memorial Ride. What are the details with that?
The Memorial Ride is May 3rd, 2014. We're going to start here at downtown Albuquerque, and it's to honor the fallen officers who've died in the line of duty here in New Mexico. We're going to go up Central, Old Route 66 to the James McGray Memorial, and then we're going to take a turn north, go North 14 to Santa Fe to the State Law Enforcement Officer Memorial. And then we get up there, we get all the riders back. We got to get them back to Albuquerque somehow. So the Rail Runners partnering with us to bring them on back. It's a great event. It's a metric century for all you cyclist enthusiasts out there. You want to get out there and enjoy it.
And it's an uphill ride, might I add.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
But for a very good cause. All the details about the ride and about the bikes and Sport Systems are on our website. Go to krqe.com, click on the CASA tab. And the one thing you do want to do in a morning like this, you're not wearing them, you want to bundle up because it gets really cold when you ride.
My gloves. What can I say?
Hey, I forgot my jacket too.
Okay.
We're in the same boat. Again, krqe.com, click on the CASA tab and stick around. We have much more coming up on Two Casa this morning right after this.